You're watching Varsity Roundtable. Woo!
From the top of the 222 building on College Avenue in downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello, featuring Brett Christopherson and Rosie. Tonight on The Big Show, members of the Appleton North football team. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
Yes. Oh, you got that right? Are we back on, Rosie? There we go. But thank you, gentlemen, for clapping. That wasn't prompted at all. They did it naturally. No, I'm just playing. But hey, everyone, welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area, and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network, Wisconsin digital live stream team. We're here in an amazing high definition, 10th floor, 222 building, downtown Appleton, what we call the mothership. And we are proud to switch our focus from volleyball over to football. And we're happy to have one of the top teams in our area from the Appleton North Lightning. Let me just run down the list and we'll get to know these guys a little bit. Here we have Bobby Salm. Bobby, wave hi to everybody. Be friendly now. All right. Daniel Garrigan. There we go. Eli Vezina. There we go. And Charlie Olson. You know, guys are on board to talk about the great season that they've been having, what their expectations are for the rest of the year, and maybe into the postseason as well. I want to also let everyone know we got Brett Christopherson handling things behind the Dell computer over there. Don't forget about Jim Rosandick punching buttons behind his computer over there. But we want to get to know the guys a little bit. We're going to have them give their brief bios on themselves. But I want to let everyone know that we are live and interactive. So if you have any questions, Brett will handle those questions, so send them over to me about any of the questions you might have for the guys. We also have, Rosie, if you have time, can you get it on the guys here? We have a live audience here. Look at these guys right here. They're ready to ask some questions too. Gentlemen, just raise your hand if you have any questions throughout the show. We'll get you on camera, get the questions over to the guys. So before we move on to getting to know the guys here a little bit, I want to let everyone know it's a PG show. Keep it on football. Girls, don't be asking guys for numbers or anything like that. We're not doing that. You know, I got to do that before every show. That happened the first time we were doing the roundtable. People are asking for numbers. Sorry, guys. You're on your own for that. I can't help you with that. So let's get to know the guys a little bit. Let's start with Bobby Salm. Bobby, this is where I want you to look at that camera over there. Let everyone know the position or positions you play, how you got into playing football. Go ahead.
My name is Bobby Salm. I'm a running back and linebacker, and the reason I got into it, my dad's the head coach, so kind of just grown up with it, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Your turn, Daniel.
My name is Daniel Garrigan. I play safety, and I've just played football forever, watched it growing up, and so I've just always had a love for the game.
Okay. Eli.
My name's Eli Vezina. I play safety as well, and I've been around it like since I was a kid, just watching my siblings throw football and stuff like that, so yeah.
Charlie.
I'm Charlie Olson. I play quarterback. I've played football ever since I can remember. So.
Okay. All right. Again, interactive. You have any questions, log in that live chat. We're on YouTube, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, again, log in, give yourself a name, and get those questions over to us right away. Same thing for you gentlemen seated here in the audience. Hey, you guys are 3-1. Our production crew, we were at that first game. We saw you guys against McWanago. That was a great close game. Unfortunately, you guys were on the wrong end of it in that way. But ever since then, you guys have been getting the job done. You're 3-1. Receiving votes in the latest ESPN State Media Poll. Yes, I'm a voter in that. What are you doing well? If you could summarize everything, what are you guys doing well right now? We'll talk about things maybe you guys can work on. But what are you doing well right now, Bobby Salm?
I would say for sure our defense keeps our offense on the field as much as we can. We make big stops. Turnovers are huge this year. I feel like last year we kind of struggled with turnovers a little bit.
Okay.
But we're getting the ball back to the offense. And offense, we're able to sustain long drives and punch it in the end zone. So.
Okay. Daniel?
Yeah, I agree. I think we're playing as a team really well. right? Especially on the defensive side of the ball, where everyone's kind of knows everyone's going to do their job. We're all playing for each other, and with that comes with success. So.
Okay. All right. Charlie, Eli, anything to add to that?
I'll go first. I think, the team's doing a really good job of going game by game, and when we're in the games, play by play, taking practice really serious, and each week focusing on getting better on what we lacked in the week before. So,
Okay. Good stuff. Eli.
I just say playing lightning football, staying disciplined and just going week by week and doing what we can do to win, even if it's close games, just pulling out wins is all we got to do.
All right, again, here with Appleton North football, one of the top teams in our area. Brett, let me know when you have any questions online. And gentlemen, remember, all you got to do is one of these, all right? Let me know. We'll get your questions over to the guys. Listen, and I know we talked about this on the live stream, Brett and Rosie. You should have won that game against McWanago, man. I felt that was one that maybe got away a little bit. But what did you pull away from that loss, though? What did you learn? We're going to start here with Eli and then work our way back the opposite way.
I think it was a great first game for us, to see a good competition instead of, seeing them later on. I think we just pulled out, it's going to take a lot if we want to be one of the better teams in the state, and it showed us how hard we have to work in the upcoming weeks in order to be one of those teams.
Okay, Charlie?
Yeah, I think going off what you said, I think we learned a lot as who we are as a team. We didn't really know what our identity was going into the season with how many young guys we had, and I think that really set our identity as Appleton North.
Okay.
So I think that was a really good stepping stone for our team. But we just built off that week, put in the pass right away, and focused on the next one. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel, Bobby. By the way, is you prefer Daniel? Is
Yeah.
that how? Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think first game of the year, I think we started off playing as individuals. We
Okay.
weren't really playing as a team, something we struggled with a lot last year. So I think playing a tough team like McWanago and really trying to figure out that we have to play as a team to win, that's really important for us. So.
Great answers, Bobby. Anything to add to that?
Not really.
All right,
all.
there we go. Yeah, Brett, you let me know when you have something online. Please listen. Every time I think about, and I've been here at the Post Crescent since '06, you think of Appleton North, it's always defense. No offense to the offensive guys, we love you too. The offense is coming around, but the defense is always kind of what you hung your hats on, just how great it is. That has been going so great. Let's talk about the offense though a little bit. Anything specific that the offense has to do? I guess I got to look at you, Charlie, because you're the guy there, quarterback. Can you maybe explain how you guys are progressing maybe a little bit on the offensive end?
Yeah, I think every day we're getting better. We're still becoming a team. Still, I would say we got a lot to go, but we're taking big steps every week. And Otto's done a great job calling plays for us this year, bringing something really good to our team. The O-line are doing a good job.
Yep.
We got a lot of young guys up there, and they're really putting their foot down and getting in. Our receiving core really good. I think honestly our offense is really coming together, and
Okay.
this week will be a really good tell of that. So
Okay. Anybody else want to add anything? I know, Bobby, you have carries there.
Yeah, I'd say our O-line's definitely, I feel comfortable running behind them. I feel like going into the season, I didn't really know how to look at it. They were all juniors and whatnot, so I was always questioning. But after the last 2 weeks, I'm really feeling good about where we're sitting there. And receivers, I feel like, are starting to get the ball moving in the air, so I feel like it's coming together, and it's just about time for a breakthrough, I guess.
Okay, gentlemen, anything else to add from any of your perspectives? Okay, again, here with Appleton North football here, 3-1. You guys have a game against Hortonville coming up on Friday. You guys have any questions, anything? Oh, now you guys are shy. You couldn't shut them up here early before the show even started. Now they're all shy. I touched on the defense, but let's get back to the defense. Start here with Bobby again. Why is that the calling card for Appleton North? Anytime I go anywhere and I'm talking to another reporter about, football, whatever, and first thing they'll always mention about Appleton North is, well, number one, you guys always seem to be in the mix, but also the defense. Why is that? Why do you think you guys hang your hat on that defense?
I would say as a unit, we're very physical, and we take a lot of pride in that. So our main goal is always be the most physical team on the field, and with that, we're obviously going to make turnovers, we're going to make stops, and that's kind of always been, since when I came in as a freshman, that's always been the mindset. So I feel like that's kind of what we rely on. But
The picture of Bobby right there carrying the football a little bit. Anybody else have anything, Eli or Daniel? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think something we say a lot on the defense is the standard is the standard. And
Okay.
that's something I think we really live by is every day in practice like today, it's a Wednesday practice. Could take it easy. We have a game soon, but out there we're running sprints after practice. It's standard is the standard. We're not. We're leaving everything out there.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd say just kind of the reputation we've built. No one really wants to, be the team to let that down. So just going out there and knowing like Appleton North, we got to have a good defense. Otherwise, that's basically what we're known for. And also having our head coach as the defensive coordinator helps us out a lot. And the coach is doing a great job of just putting us in the right places and making sure that we're always ready when the week comes.
Conditioning really on Wednesday, huh? I wasn't able to get you guys out of that by you guys getting on the show. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that's usually the case. Brett, do you have something?
I don't have anything right now, monitoring Facebook and YouTube, but I will say it's a good time to plug that we will be seeing these guys on Friday night, right?
That's right. Our game of the week is this Friday. We're traveling to Hortonville, right, Brett? We were just there earlier this year. So yeah. So you guys, what do you guys think about trying to extend that that win streak, right, from 3 to 4? Hortonville, they have a few playmakers on offense there a little bit from what I remember us watching them a little bit. We did get them kind of to get a tough one. It was against Kaukauna. Yeah, we saw them against Kaukauna. So any of you guys thoughts on that and kind of keeping your focus? Is it really about the team that you play at this point, or is it really about what you guys do, Daniel?
Yeah, I think we say this every week, whether we play a good team or a bad team. It's not about them, right? It's about us and how we prepare. And we're just going to go out there and do our thing no matter what team we play. Okay.
Robbie, Charlie, anybody?
I think we just go out there with the mindset that it's just, it's just jerseys and helmets. We're not looking at the team. We're just looking at, it's another guy. So just beating that guy every single play. And, you keep doing that, you're going to get wins. So,
Bobby and Charlie, is it how imperative is it for you guys to start quick, like on offense, to get things going right away? Is that your focus? Is that maybe like one of the goals?
Yeah, that's really important to us. So, that really sets the tone for the game, and I think we do focus on that. But like going off what they said, like going into each week, we treat it the same.
Okay.
Putting everything on the line, so it's not any different.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say starting off right off the bat, we got to get it going right away, just because we got to let them know that they can't compete with us, And FVA is a whole new conference, so
right.
It's a whole different competition out there.
Okay. Again, hanging out here with Appleton North football here. 3-1 so far this season, hanging out with Bobby Salm, Daniel Garrigan, Eli Vezina, and Charlie Olson. Gentlemen, I'm expecting some questions from you guys, but okay, here we go. Finally, someone woke up over there. Say out your name, my friend, and then give, you got to really shout it out, and then the question. Go ahead.
My name's Carson. And one thing I just have to ask the leaders on the team is what's something, this is more towards Bobby and Charlie, what's something we could do better on the offensive side of ball as the offense during like practice or games?
Okay, great. He's asking for specific one thing maybe you guys can do better. Charlie.
All right, so I think interesting question, Carson.
Okay.
First off, I think something that we are doing better is competing more, really being competitive in practice. Not taking any plays off. If you can't go 100% each play.
Nice little picture of you there, Charlie.
Yeah, but yeah,
you were admiring it there for a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're going. Yeah. If you can't give 100% each play in practice, then take one, give somebody else another opportunity. That's one thing we're doing well this week. So.
Okay, Bobby, anything to add?
Not really.
All right, good stuff. Now listen. Bobby, your dad's the head coach.
Yeah.
I got to ask you something about Coach Salm. I mean, ever since I've been here, I've talked to him every year. I have seen some of the best wins in the program's history, and I've also seen some of the toughest losses because you guys have had some, and you know this, Bobby, you've been around the team. I've seen some outstanding North teams not get to the – am I right, Brett? We all felt some teams easily could have been at Camp Randall. What's it like having your dad as a coach? And then we'll get maybe some thoughts from the other guys. Listen, he's a good coach. I just rattled off. You guys have been right there almost. Don't tell me he's a good coach. I know he's a good coach. But what else can you tell me about him that people might not know?
Living with him, seeing him grow all these teams, he really does have a crazy passion for it. He gets up almost every morning at 4 a.m., constantly watching film. His entire Sunday, I would say, is dedicated to watching film. He just loves the game, seriously, and I know for me, he pushes me every day. He's always making me food. He's always doing all the extra stuff that people wouldn't see necessarily, and he really just wants the success for our team because he knows how much we care about the game and whatnot. So.
Interesting stuff. Now, one more thing before I talk to you guys about Coach Salm, but the father-son dynamic, are there times where football isn't brought up, or is that always like a constant thing?
I would say most of the time, honestly, outside of like season and then like training, like he tries to stay off of it as much as possible just because he wants to like still have that bond and not like have it all be football. So like trips, there's not a lot of talking about it, but I would say probably at least an hour a day we talk about football.
Yeah,
so.
no, I understand that completely. Daniel, and anybody else, what can you tell me about Coach Salm? People might not know.
Yeah, everyone knows he's a great coach, but like being close to him this year as a leader, you find out how much of a great person he really is, like how much he really cares for not just me as a player, but me as a person.
Yeah.
I see him all the time at school, works at Appleton North, so talk to him every day and just to find out that he really cares about us as people.
All right, Charlie, Eli?
I'll add on to that. You really do tell how much he cares about the whole team and like everyone on it. Just I totally forgot.
Charlie,
you gotta
pick
go.
him up. Pick up the guy there.
Yeah, I think Coach Salm is he's a really dominant coach.
Okay.
No matter what the situation is, he's always there. He's always present. Good or bad day, he's always the same. He cares about us. He knows our mentality, and yeah, he's a really good coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Got it back.
Like initially, like freshman year, me personally at least, there was a lot of tough love. It seemed like, I mean, he got on us a lot, and I didn't really know how to handle it at first. But now, like growing up and being a senior, I can tell like he's just trying to get everything out of each player, like reach our full potentials. Okay. And I think that's what really helped us as a team.
All right, great stuff. Here we go. All right, Brett, do you have anything from online?
I got 2 questions.
Oh, here we go. Got 2 questions. Go ahead, Brett. What you got?
Yeah, first one's from Maggie Garrigan. And the question is, what is your favorite drill at practice? And please tell Daniel he needs to put his laundry away. All right? Pick up your room.
You heard it there. Daniel, so favorite drill in practice.
And then he has to pick up his laundry.
There you go. So we'll start with Daniel there, and then we'll get some of the other guys, too. Go ahead, Daniel.
I would say my favorite drill is probably just 11 on 11 versus the offense.
Okay.
Right? Just full go, just leaving everything out there.
Okay. All right, Charlie.
Yeah, I would go off that. I mean, 11 on 11 in practice against our starting D, starting O. It's the most competitive part of practice.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think it's really good at getting us better. Like,
okay.
I think it should be something that we do every day in practice.
Okay.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
Eli.
For me, it'd have to be goal line showdown. We only do it once a week, but you actually get to put pads on people and start tackling them. It's just the most intense part of practice, and it resembles a game as much as we can. So yeah.
Okay. And Bobby?
Yeah, I'd for sure say the 11-on-11 2-minute drill. That gets a lot of talking going between the offense and defense, so I would say that's probably the most fun part of practice.
Good stuff. Some inside knowledge here we're getting from Appleton North. Brett, you said you had another question?
Yeah, this one on Facebook from Kristen Wenzel. She wants to know who is the biggest hype man this year that always brings the intensity.
There you go. Hype man. Who you pointing to? Eli?
This guy back here, yep.
Really? Look at Eli. All right, now, you're not allowed to forget what you want to say here, Eli, but why? Why are you the guy?
Well, I don't really know. Just senior year, I guess it's my last chance to play football. Just going out there, having fun every day, and trying to make it a fun environment for everyone else, and making sure that everyone's hype. And I've always been a pretty hyper kid, so I guess that's why.
Is that true, guys, gentlemen? Can you attest to that? Wow, we have a consensus here. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Great questions, Brett. Do you have another one? Should we take a timeout?
Let's take a timeout.
All right. Let's take a timeout, guys. It's halftime. We got to pay the bill, so we'll be back. Second half of the Varsity Roundtable after these messages.
From the moment we get up, technology is at work in our world. That's why Cellcom built a network to support big moments and small victories. It's technology with a heartbeat.
Promote your business, unite your team, or just get your name out there with help from the professionals at Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, we have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your business or organization. We can put your logo, name, or anything else you want on any article of clothing. From embroidery and screen printing to graphic design and heat press services, we've got you covered. Call today.
Are you ready for this? Ready to take chances? Will you push and break your limits? Are you ready to be a legend? Are you made for greatness? Writing history? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Born to be a champion, meant to change the system. You start a revolution. This is your moment. Are you ready to fight? To be fearless? This is the time for glory, for greatness. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, we them girls, we shout it from the top, top, top. Yeah, we them girls, you know we never stop, stop, stop. And we never ever gonna back down. Yeah, we them girls, we shout it from the top, top, top. Yeah, we them girls, yeah, we them girls, yeah, we them girls.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, second half of the show. Again, if you have any questions, log into that live chat. These guys, look at them. They can't wait to answer any questions that you might have for them. Got Brett over there monitoring the chat. Gentlemen, I want to see how competitive you are. All right, I know you guys are competitive. You play for one of the best programs in the state, but I want to see how competitive you are against each other. Got a little trivia game here. It's called How Well Do You Know? Completely stolen from my man over there, Brett Christopherson. He does it on the Packers show. Am I right, Brett? Everyone loves it. Am I right?
These guys Team of the Week sometime on the Packers show.
I tried that, but the Monday you guys got the JV game. Coach was telling me that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
So, but we would love to spotlight you if that ever comes up, maybe in the postseason. I don't know. You guys don't have JV games in the postseason. But get back to How Well Do You Know? It's a trivia game about a subject that I think you guys will like. All right? Now, you're going to be competing against each other in this, okay? And the questions, there's 5 questions. They get more difficult as the game goes on, okay? And then there's a bonus in case we need it. All right? Do you guys want to know what the subject is?
Yeah.
How about two?
It is sports icons. Okay? So, you got maybe know a little bit of history here too. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. It's a visual. It's a visual. So I think what I'm going to do, Britt, is I'm going to put the person or the athlete on. Rosie, you're going to help me with this, right? The athlete on the screen. If you don't know who it is, I'll read off a little bit until you guys maybe triggers your memory or something like that. Okay. Now listen, we're a very modest show. We don't have buzzers or anything. You just got to do one of these things. You just got to go like that. All right. Brett's watching, right, Brett?
I got
so
it.
Here we go. Question 1: Who is this sports icon? Rosie. Oh, Eli had
Kobe
it first.
Bryant.
Yes,
Come on
Kobe
now,
Bryant.
that's Kobe.
That's how easy it is. See?
My guy.
So I'm gonna go from Eli. So
Dude,
1
I knew
0
it was a
0
baby.
0.
Yep.
Got that? Good job, Rosie. Here we go. Now this is a little bit more difficult, but you know
they'll get this one.
you'll get this one though. Who is this?
Eli again.
Eli again.
That's JJ Watt.
Yes. So 2-0-0.
Someone watch him. He's
By the way,
really
you all
good.
know Kobe, one of the top guards ever to do it. JJ Watt, recently retired, soon to be Hall of Famer, 115 sacks, 3-time
You can see the energy from
Defensive
Eli.
Player of the Year.
He's-
Right now,
yeah.
Eli's owning you guys. Did I say that right?
raised his
Owning you.
hand before.
They're owning.
I did
you.
not. I waited.
All right.
Gotta
Here you
put
go. This
in.
one's a
You
little
see it,
bit, a little bit more difficult. This one goes kind of
This
back.
is our era.
Oh.
That
Oh,
should be a point to
Daniel.
Dan
Robin
Reyes.
Yao.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
literally going to say, I raised
Yes.
my hand.
Yeah, Brett, that's one of your guys.
That was my
right?
childhood
Childhood
hero. How
hero.
old I am. That was my
Maybe the
childhood
great.
idol growing
Am I
up.
right in saying this? Maybe the
He's on that
greatest
team.
brewer of all time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Over 3,000 hits, 2-time MVP at different positions.
You know what? He just turned 69 the other day.
Did he? Wow, that's
That's
old,
making
man.
me feel real old.
Yeah. So here we go. So hold on. We got 2-0-1-0. Oh, Charlie and Bobby.
All right, Dan.
I don't know about this.
I'm not
All
All
right.
these dudes do this.
Here we go.
that was kinda
Number 4, getting more difficult.
Eli.
Dr. J.
Yes.
What's it?
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say if he knew his real name, he'd
Do you know his
huh?
real name?
Julius Serving.
Wow.
That's my boy.
3-0-1-0.
Used him in NBA 2K.
He's been only
He's
retired
owning
for like
you guys.
25 years.
Dr.
30
J,
years.
for those who don't know, brought excitement that hadn't been seen before. Played for the Sixers, NBA champ, extraordinary dunker, right? One of the very best.
Baseline dunk where he
Oh
goes
yeah, the
under,
baseline. You got to go on YouTube and see that baseline
Nothing
dunk
Dan
he
can't
did. It was
do.
incredible. Obviously, iconic
Ahead of his
nickname.
time.
So 3-0-1-0, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
This is a good one,
He
too.
already
coming up.
won his 5 questions.
No, well, the bonus question
round.
might be worth a little bit
Alright.
more.
Bonus round's worth
Okay, so question,
20.
or here we go. Iconic sports figure
a
number
good one,
5. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you guys some hints.
Ooh, wait.
Okay,
I think I might have.
he's known as Mr. October.
Yep.
He's a Hall of Fame Major League
Do we
Baseball
get multiple
player.
guesses?
Hold on, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time.
Ooh. Hank Aaron?
No,
Hey,
Oh, that is.
Reggie
Jackson.
Reggie
Very
Jackson.
good.
Good job.
Very good.
I had no clue who that.
You know,
Shout out Kato
How do you
Prince
know
in the
that?
crowd.
do you know why he's called Mr. October? He always
Playoffs is in October.
played his best in the World Series. Listen, this guy, he once hit 3 consecutive home runs in the
On
World Series.
3
On
swings.
3 swings.
Yes.
I was just throwing
That's
out
how
names.
amazing he was in the postseason. Okay.
Hank
What
Aaron.
year
So,
was that? Was that 77?
78, 79?
Yeah,
That was before my
What
time.
team did he play for?
3,
I was
No,
around then.
3, 1, 1, 0.
Bro,
Oh,
no
okay.
one
They'll
knows
get this
that guy.
bonus.
Okay, bonus
I know who he
question.
is.
This one's worth 4 points.
Did he play for the
Ooh,
How
give me this.
convenient,
Give me
Bobby.
4 points?
Cooked.
So you can win it on this one, right?
easy.
Wait, so I need to answer it. All right, but
Yeah, so you can't just coast here, my friend.
Yeah, I'm
You're gonna have
locked
to
in.
answer this. So,
No Hank
Rosie,
Aaron's.
here we go. Bonus icon. Who is that? Oh,
I don't
Eli.
Bo Jackson.
Bo
Yeah,
Jackson.
That's his guy.
That's my boy. Again,
He's
you're putting all my friends up there. That's crazy.
Bo Jackson, of course, greatest athlete in the 20th century.
Played 2.
Only athlete to be a Pro Bowler in the NFL and Major League Baseball All-Star in the same calendar year. Ran a 4.21 40-yard
Been a
dash.
Hall of Famer in both sports.
235-pound running back ran a 4.21.
Yeah.
It's almost as.
Played for the Raiders and the Kansas City Royals. Okay, good job. I think we should give Eli a big hand, huh?
I'm impressed.
Very impressive. Eli, that was as dominant a performance as I've seen
Hey.
on this game. So I got to give you guys.
They
gotta
were
give
all
them some
they were
credit.
all his boys.
They're all his
apparently.
boys, apparently.
They are.
Yeah.
So good stuff. So any
Oh,
questions
I know.
on
I
line break? What do you got?
from John Smith. I don't know. That sounds like a fake name to me, but
Oh no,
it's
that's a
definitely
real
Johnny.
name.
that is a real
That's
name.
a real
John
name.
Smith.
We know John.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
It's not one of my
Better
boys.
than what Kakana gives me, right, Ricardo?
Yes, exactly.
John would love to hear the state of all of their fantasy football teams. How are they all doing right
Wow.
now?
Dan, you.
All right, we'll start with Bobby and work our way around. Go ahead.
I actually don't have a fantasy football
Oh,
team.
there you go. Daniel.
1-1 right now, but I'm on the climb. Started at projected last. Got some good waiver wire pickups, and I'm on the way to the top.
Why is that? You lost McCaffrey? Did you have
No, I
McCaffrey?
picked up Jordan Mason,
Oh,
his backup.
smart,
Have
smart.
him for a while, making some trades. Just
This early, only in
Yeah.
week 2 already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't have a fantasy team either. I stopped playing this year because I just can't seem to win, and I'm not trying to do those punishments. So
Okay, gotcha. Eli?
2-0. Seems like a theme every year, but Pacheco just went down for me, so I'm having to make a trade or pick up somebody, but I'm not worried.
Okay, not worried. All right.
I'm
Good
with
GG
Charlie
knows.
and Bobby. It's way more fun to watch when you don't have a team.
Oh,
Then you don't care. You're just enjoying the
It's
games.
fun. It's fun, especially when you play for fun. So,
Yeah,
all right.
sure.
So, all right. You have another question? Brett?
Nope, but last call.
Last call for questions.
And same
Gentlemen,
with the guys
last
here.
call for questions from you guys too. Okay, we got another question. Shout out your name again, and then Carson, and then your question. Go ahead.
Going off what John Smith said, why doesn't Charlie and Bobby have a fantasy football team?
I think I covered that.
He covered that,
Yeah.
but Bobby, I don't know.
Well, I always did, I guess, with my family, like my whole extended family, because there's like a lot of us. But I just didn't want to put in like $30, so I was like, it's not for me.
No, for fun.
Just-
$30
just to
worth of
lose.
candy is what
Yeah,
it is.
for fun.
Yeah, just
Oh,
for fun.
I mean for candy.
Yes,
Yeah.
for fun. For fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Good question there, Mason. All right. Good work. I want to know who your role models are. And this might be connected to the shout out at the end of the show. Okay. But we're gonna start here with Daniel. Go ahead. Some role models for you.
I would say football specific. My role models are the seniors when I was a freshman. A lot of them went to play higher level football.
Okay.
Had a great team, so yeah, I really looked up to them because I knew them personally because I had a brother in that grade too, so I hung out with them growing
Oh, okay.
up. So
All right. Cool. And they treated you. They didn't beat you up a little bit.
a few times here and
A few
there.
times.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Bobby.
I would say probably also the same. Cal Martini growing up.
Yeah.
He's always kind of been that big dude, like just running people over. So kind of got with my physicality, like looking at him, just running people over. But
You remember Cal, right? He always seemed, because he's so big, it was weird watching him run the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, Eli?
I'd say non-football specific, my parents, but like probably what Dan said, the DBs and just that whole group of seniors when I was a freshman. I also had a brother in that grade, so I know a lot of them. So yeah.
Okay. All right, Charlie.
Yeah, going off Eli, non-football specific, my parents for sure. So I strive to be like, and then going back to football, probably Matthew Shuckelman. You know, I was freshman, he was a senior, so I learned a lot from him. And
okay.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Good question, right? Brett, you have another one. Go ahead.
Well, I'll throw a couple out here. Sam Vezina wants to know after-school plans, and then John Smith putting these guys on the spot. Do you have a favorite North staff member or favorite coach? Ouch.
Oh. Let's do the first one first. What was that one again?
After-school plans.
High school plans. We'll go around.
College.
Here on that for
Or
college.
Post-high school plans.
Post-high school plans. Okay. We'll start with Eli and go around.
Probably going to college, like 99% going to college. Not really sure where, but I want to get into business, and yeah, not really decided.
Okay, Charlie.
Yeah, I want to go to college for business and finance. Not entirely sure where yet, but yeah.
Okay, Daniel.
Yeah, same thing. Definitely want to go to college. Not sure what I want to do. Probably finance or business or something like that.
Okay, Bobby.
Hoping to go to Madison and major in chemical engineering.
Okay, there we go. Good question from online. But what was the second part of that?
Well, yeah, John Smith again. Do they have a favorite Appleton North staff member or a favorite coach? Now, you got to be careful with this one.
Do we?
I think so.
Okay.
Could be a teacher.
Teacher, coach.
Teachers are watching,
so
and they have the
We'll
grade
start
book.
with Bobby and then go around. Go ahead.
I feel like coach I can't really answer because both my position coaches, one's my uncle,
Yeah, right,
and the other
yeah.
one I've been with forever. So I'll have to go with the teacher, probably
Your dad, so.
my calc teacher, Miss Brewster.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, same thing. Not gonna pick a favorite coach.
Okay.
But favorite staff member. I would have to say my AP Psych teacher, Miss Coop.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, favorite coach is hard. I'd go Coach Morgan and Coach Otto.
Okay.
And then staff member Mr. Burt.
Okay. Okay. Eli.
Love all my coaches equally, so no favorite
Okay.
coach.
How nice. How nice. of you.
And then I'd say favorite staff is probably also Miss Cooper, or yeah, probably her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good questions. Guys, ritual superstitions. I asked this of all the athletes because I want to know how you guys prepare for games. I'm talking about personal ones. Do you guys do any team thing like that? We'll start here with Bobby and go around. Anything you do personally to get ready for games?
I kind of have a few superstitions. I have to wear the same socks.
Okay.
I have to actually, I don't know, I have to wear the same gloves. What else do I have to do? There's certain things that I have to do throughout the day also that I have
Oh,
to
you got to
set.
give us examples there, man.
God, what are some of them? I set an alarm and I have to eat some Kodiak waffles that are prepackaged. I have to eat those.
Okay. Okay.
That's
And then I would say before I always eat snap pickles.
Okay.
Before game to make sure
Okay.
I don't cramp.
Okay. All right.
Crazy
No, I've heard
shout
about
out.
old snap pickles. Yeah. There's some other
Yes.
athletes have
I'll be
mentioned
trying to
that.
get that.
Go ahead,
extra
Daniel.
sponsor.
No superstitions. I would say my only rituals are just drink a few liquid IVs during the day, stay hydrated.
Okay. Okay. Charlie.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. I just kind of do the same thing every week.
You just go out and play, right?
Just
You
go
don't
out
need
and play.
anything.
Just go
Okay.
to bed early, wake up early,
Okay.
go to school, try my hardest in school like I always do,
Okay.
and then yeah, play football.
Okay. Eli.
I know our ritual as a team is we kneel down and visualize what we're gonna do throughout the game. you know.
Okay.
And then for myself, probably just I don't know. I like to wear a certain type of sock for sure, and listening to Baby Kia before games. For sure.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. We're wrapping up here, though, right, Brett? Because you don't have anything else, guys. No. This is it. Last time for questions. Why don't you guys chill on that for a little second, Brett? I got to read a couple of the promos real quick here. First off, you can follow Varsity Roundtable, by the way, on TikTok. I started that up last year. I don't know what I'm doing on it, but I try to have who's going to be our guest on that week's show on TikTok. So follow us at Varsity Roundtable. So if you haven't, please do. I'm also on Twitter at Ricardo, and then it's my middle name, Delian. Okay. Vote on Athlete of the Week this week's poll. So please, if you can, do that. Xavier's Matthew Potter won last week's poll. And then, of course, we mentioned this before, live stream of the week, Appleton North at Hortonville. And if you can, check out the Elite 11 football team, of which Bobby was a member. What did you think about that, man? Did you have a good time? Did it come out what you liked or what?
It was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Some of the photos, I didn't really like myself. So
why?
It's just me looking at myself. I'm like, wow, I look stupid in that. But that's it.
you critique yourself too hard on that. It was good stuff. So please check that out on postcrescent.com. So Brett, we don't have anything else, guys. Nothing. Okay, it's time for shout-outs then. So. You know what? I usually start farthest to my right, but I'm going to start here with Eli and work our way back. So, Eli, this is where you look at the camera right there above your guys. Send some love out to people who got you where you are today.
Shout out my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother. Shout out Coach Clark, my position coach. Shout out DBU, all our DBs, some dogs, and that's about it.
Okay, good stuff. Charlie?
Yeah, shout out my family and my parents, brother and sister, my aunts and uncles as well, grandma and grandpa. Shout out the O-line. Shout out Bram Time. Who else we got? We got shout out Thirsty. We got Keegs. Princey back there.
Okay.
Shout out Coach Morgan and Otto.
Okay. Is that Nate Otto, by the way?
Otto,
yeah. I think he was on the show way back in the day. Okay. Daniel?
Yeah, shout out my parents. Shout out Coach Clark. Shout out DBU and shout out Score Stizzy locking it down at linebacker.
Score Stizzy.
Stiz.
There you go. Right over there. Bobby.
Shout out Brady Golden for his birthday. Shout out my parents, my sisters, my grandpa, my grandma. Shout out my dogs.
All right, bro.
Shout out Carson Hazley. Shout out the O-line and shout out C. Salm and Zawicki.
Okay, great stuff. Now, I guess I kind of have a final question, and it's more geared to this. Listen, I think I mentioned this at the start of the show. I have seen you guys get so close to state, man. It was hard to watch sometimes, right, Brett? See how close you guys would get, and then just at the end, it didn't work out for you. So, let's do it more like Keys for the rest of the season. Let's say you do reach Camp Randall. I'm not putting any pressure on you. Let's just say you do, right? What would have had to have happened? Like, you guys would have to have done something exceptionally well to get there. So that's kind of related to Keys. We'll start here with Bobby, and then we'll kind of work our way around. What would have had to have happened for you guys to be playing at Camp Randall, Bobby?
I mean, we have to have our offense really get after it and make sure that our defense isn't on the field as much, I guess. And
okay.
Obviously be the most physical team on the field. Everyone hopefully stays healthy. And, yeah, I guess, just listen to our coaches and trust the process.
Okay. All right, Daniel?
I would say we need to be playing to win every day, right? Okay. Every practice. Sometimes we show up to practice after a long day of school and you kind of want to just go through the motions and go home. But if we really do want to make it that far, we need to treat it like it's an important day every day.
Okay. All right, Charlie?
Yeah, I would say going one game at a time, staying competitive, and giving our 100% effort in every practice. Going off what Bobby said, being consistent with our offense and our defense.
Okay. Eli?
Kind of like what Charlie said, just take it game by game. I think looking at our end goal right now is kind of silly, and we just need to look at the next game in front of us. And also, I know us seniors especially find a new passion towards the end of the season. I think we need to all hone that in as soon as possible, because once we realize what we have to lose, we'll realize what we can win. Okay.
All right, great stuff here. Great guests here. Right, guys? Why don't you give your boys here a round of applause. Again, Bobby Salm, Daniel Garrigan, Eli Vezina, and Charlie Olson. Best of luck, gentlemen. You're 3-1. We'll see you this Friday. Hopefully you'll be 4-1. And then get a lot more wins here rest of the regular season and into the postseason. Let's put it on the guys again, Rosie. These guys came here to support you guys. Listen, there you go. Mason, you did a good job, my friend. I can't believe you're the only one asking questions, but you did a great job there, guy.
Yes, sir, Mason.
Congratulations for him. I might have had to have Mason sit right here and do my job here, but thank you, Mason. Thank you guys for coming to support your guys. Next week, You want to find out who's going to be on next week? Well, listen, what you got to do is go to TikTok, follow us on Varsity Roundtable, so at Varsity Roundtable, or go to Facebook, facebook.com/Varsity Roundtable. That's where you'll find out who's going to be next on the show. So again, for Bobby Salm, Daniel Garrigan, Eli Vezina, and Charlie Olson, and the Appleton North Wrecking crew over here, the football team, thank you for watching this edition of the Varsity Roundtable. Next Wednesday, tune in again, same time, same channel, 7 o'clock, Varsity Roundtable. Until then, have a great week, everybody. Keep smiling, guys.